This is the GoodtoU 2-pack of A1 air purifier filters. Let's take it out of the box. In the box, you get the 2 filters. It's that simple. Now, you have to, of course, get the right filter for your particular air purifier. Here's the thing. There's what I like to call, at least here in the USA, the leading national brands. Brands you've heard of, brands you've seen, brands that have been around. And then there's other brands from companies where you might get it as a gift, you might buy it based on price, and they work great. As a matter of fact, oftentimes better than the leading national brand. The problem is, if you have a leading national brand air filter and air purifier and you need a filter for it, they're relatively easy to get. You can just go to that manufacturer's website, but you go to look for a website for this, it just doesn't exist. But don't despair if you have something like this, because you can almost certainly find a filter for it. GoodtoU makes a lot of different filters that fit a lot of different air purifiers. I understand they haven't rolled Google out to the entire world, and those who have it generally don't know how to use it. But if you do, you can look it up and find out exactly what type your air purifier takes and can replace it for a lot less than the original, or you may not even be able to get an original one if you have a brand like this one. So this particular one is compatible with a number of different air purifiers: the VEWIOR HQSC50, VEWIOR HQKJ80, VEWIOR A1, VEWIOR A1W, AMEIFU AP01W, and the KOIOS HQKJ50. If you have one of those models, it's going to fit. Let me tell you a little bit about the filters. Let me just take it out of the plastic here so we can see it a little bit better. There we go. Front and center. This is for this particular type of filter and this particular air purifier, a HEPA and active carbon filter. It's actually 3 parts. If you look here on the outside, there's kind of a mesh or netting on that. That's a pre-filter. I'll explain what all that's for in a minute. The pleated stuff there is the HEPA filter, and the black filter material inside is activated carbon. So the pre-filter on the outside here is going to be good for lint, fibers, hair, and pet fur. The HEPA filter will filter down to 99.97% of contaminants of dust, pet dander, and pollen. And the activated carbon filter on the inside there is going to be great for smoke, pet odors, cooking odors, and VOCs, or volatile organic compounds. The diameter of this, so that would be, if you remember geometry, from the bottom here completely across the circle, 5.25 inches, and it stands 4.6 inches tall. So you can also match it up that way for your particular air purifier. Okay, like I said, this is the A1 variety. Typically, you want to replace these filters every 3 to 6 months, but of course that depends on the air quality and stuff like that. I don't even know how long I have this one, but I have it in my office. I know it works because it has like a sensor, and various times of the day it'll go up and down depending on what goes on in the office there. But I'm going to show you how to replace the filter. We'll see how bad it is. Alright, first thing, we'll just power it off. And we'll unplug it just like that. Can't be too safe today. You can feel free to wear your helmet, your goggles, a respirator, a hazmat suit, anything you like. On this particular one, which is a VEWIOR HQSC50, this bottom piece turns and pulls out. And surprise, surprise, there is the filter. Ooh, look at that. Let's compare. New one on the left, old one on the right. Yeah, it definitely needs that. Wowee. Yeah, and it's not just the fur and fuzzies and stuff like that. My goodness, it really can use a replacement. My, oh my. So there's a couple little dust bunnies in here that I'm going to clean out real quick. Just like that. One more. Alright, that'll do. And now there's really no, it goes any which way. It just kind of fits in. Just drop it in there. We'll turn that. Twist the lock. We'll get that. We'll get our plug over here and plug it back in. And we'll go ahead and power it on. Yeah, it definitely could use it. That is, I knew it needed changing, but I didn't know exactly how much it needed changing. If your particular air purifier has a filter light or some sort of reminder on how to, when to replace the filter, and you want to reset that, you can go right ahead. It varies per model, so I can't tell you. You can look it up yourself on how to reset that if your particular air purifier happens to have such a reminder. Once again, this was the GoodtoU 2-pack of A1 air purifier filters. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.